other headlines, apprehension amongst Jos residents after clashes leave over 100 people dead. Suspected bandits gruesomely murder family of 4, including 2 children in Sokoto. 3 dangerous inmates on the run after breaking out of Ogun prison. On the foreign scene, Senegal's jailed opposition leader Ousmane Sonko files to run for presidency. Hello and welcome to the Trust TV News Update at this hour. I'm Aisha Salihu. Thanks for joining us. The city of Jos, the capital of Plateau State, is currently gripped by distress following the tragic incidents in the villages of Bokos and Barikin Ladi local government areas. As Trust TV continues to follow this developing story, Ado Musa reports from Jos on the profound impact of these attacks, casting a shadow over the Christmas celebration in the state as the government takes decisive actions to prevent further escalation of violence. Let's take a look at his report.
These attacks unfolded at a critical time when Christians in the state were gearing up for Christmas festivities. Trust TV reached out to residents of the affected communities, revealing a somber atmosphere where the spirit of Christmas has been overshadowed by fear and sadness. Many have been forced to abandon their homes in search of safety, significantly impacting the joyous celebration of Christmas in Jos.
Honestly, I'm not happy with what is going on in Plateau State, around Bokos, Mangu, and they kill many people, our parents, our brothers and sisters. We are not happy, and they not celebrate the Christmas. And this is the new month that we are celebrating it very well. So definitely, government supposed to take serious thing about it.
So according to let's say my take pertaining this killing, both the religious, the Islam and the Christianity, does not encourage killing. And in a festive season like this, to kill almost 100 persons. So you see, it's not fair. It's not fair, sincerely speaking. So it's not fair.
So this what happened, is it yesterday? It was very unfortunate. Honestly, we are not happy with what happened. Especially people are coming out to celebrate their Christmas, and it was very unfortunate. It was very unfortunate. May their soul rest in peace. Make the government interfere for such things so that it will not be happening again. Because this thing has been happening some years back. Then there was no any action that has been taken for so long.
The Christian Association of Nigeria and Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria have also weighed in on the situation, offering insights into potential solutions to curb the recurrent attacks.
As far as I'm concerned, this killing that is still going as I'm talking, is still a split over of this farmer harder crisis. And secondly, we see it as land grabbing too, because we see the kind of killing that is going on. All the surrounding villages within Bokos, definitely they have to call the people together to sit down. You need to call the various groups that are involved in that matter. If you know them, you come and sit down with them and say, which way forward? They are the one to provide the solution. You all should sit down and say, where are we heading to? But the situation that we have on ground now, I remember the past government, they will call stakeholders meeting, they will finish, it ends there. The real people that have been troubled, they don't know anything. In fact, the message is not being passed to them.
Justice should be done. Equity should be given to everybody. No discrimination, no oppression, no hatredness, no bias in operations, and so on and so forth. If these have been given rightly, I strongly believe we'll be in peace. No, you can't call me a stranger. When I live in a particular place for over 200 years, in my clan. I've been there for quite a long time, for over 200 years.
The recent wave of violence has been linked to a clash between herders and cattle rustlers, which escalated from Bakos and Mangu to numerous villages in Bakos and Barikiladi, resulting in a tragic loss of lives and properties. As a sense of anguish grows across the Plateau state, security measures are being put in place to maintain law and order. Ado Musa, Trust TV News, Jos.
Quite a sad development there in Plateau State. Now, moving over to Adamawa State, the police command has confirmed a recent attack on Kwapre community in Hung local government area. This Christmas Day assault carried out by unidentified gunmen resulted in the tragic loss of 2 lives. SP Suleiman Unguroje, the command spokesperson, provided this information to newsmen in Yola on Tuesday. Commissioner of Police Babatola Afolabi has deployed officers to the area and initiated an investigation into the incident. District Head of Dugwaba, Simon Buba, verified the casualties, revealing that the attackers, suspected to be Boko Haram members, invaded the community on motorcycles. They seized food items and swiftly fled towards Sambisa Forest. In response, the police spokesperson urged the public to report any suspicious characters to law enforcement agencies, emphasizing the collective effort required to ensure security within the state and the nation. And in another devastating incident, suspected bandits have committed a horrific act by setting a mother, her daughter-in-law, and 2 children ablaze during an attack on Korea village in Rabba local government area of Sokoto State. The assault occurred at approximately 8:30 p.m. on Sunday, marking a tragic episode in the ongoing security challenges faced by the community. Reports indicate that the bandits not only took the lives of the innocent victims, but also killed a total of 12 villagers during the assault. Additionally, 3 women were reportedly abducted, deepening the anguish for the affected families. The police, however, confirmed 7 deaths as a result of the attack, with the spokesperson of the Sokoto Police Command, ASP Ahmed Rufai, acknowledging that casualty figures were still being compiled. This tragic incident adds to the growing concerns about the security situation in Sokoto and the broader region. And now back to the Christmas celebration. There was an unusual air of inactivity in Jalingo, the Taraba state capital, as Christians celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, marking a sharp departure from the regular fanfare that accompanies the season's festivities. Let's take a look at this report.
As expected, government buildings, banks, and many business outlets have shut down for the Christmas. Some streets are decorated and adorned with Christmas lighting to set the mood for the celebrations, but there was an unusual silence that is unfamiliar with the festive season. However, a visit to the parks tells a different story as children across religious divide join in the celebrations of the day with parents happy to keep watch.
I can tell her thank you for bringing us here to hang out, and this is a very nice place and good place.
Yeah, I'm here to celebrate Christmas because I want to celebrate my Christmas here. I'm very happy. I've never seen my father do this type of thing in my life.
I'm here to feel good and happy so that my siblings will be happy.
I'm very happy for this Christmas.
Some parents express their happiness at being alive to celebrate this year's Christmas with family and loved ones, giving different views about the mood in the country.
This year's Christmas is a great difference for a lot of things with the hunger strike and everything. But all the same, we are still celebrating the birth of our Savior.
Well, because of how life is, people cannot stop celebrating because it is the birth of Christ that people are looking at. So that is why even though prices of items increase, people still believe that it is Christ they are celebrating.
I was promised of palliative. I didn't see the palliative. Okay, you could not imagine I'm coming from Lagos to my hometown here to celebrate a Christmas. But I find it difficult. But I don't have option than to come.
Guy, we are very, very happy. This is my first time I've been this place. So I'm very, very happy to be here with my family. Yes.
You know, this year's Christmas things are very difficult, very high. But despite the difficulty, we can't stop celebrating the Christmas because it's a festive period.
For operators of the park, despite the prevailing economic downturn in the country, the turnout for customers has doubled last year's figures, which is good for business.
I really want to appreciate everybody that has been coming around, and I want to wish everybody the best in this coming new year 2024, and we hope things will get better for us in this country, Nigeria as a whole.
Security across Taraba State has improved significantly for the Christmas celebrations after days of attacks by kidnappers on settling residents over safety in some parts of the state.
Taraba State there with a Christmas fanfare. Now, away from that, in a daring escape, 3 inmates broke free from the Ijebu-Ode Correctional Center in Ogun State. The incident occurred in the early hours of Saturday when the inmates successfully scaled the facility's fence and fled. The escaped inmates include Hamid Adeboyejo, convicted for armed robbery and murder, Fatai Taiwo Akonde from Ijebu-Igbo, also convicted for murder, and Aliyu Oguntona, sentenced for sexual offences. The Ijebu-Imushin Area Command of Soul Safe Corp, a security agency established by the state government, issued a statement confirming the escape. Victor Oyeleke, the spokesperson for the Nigeria Correctional Service Ogun State Command, confirmed the incident, clarifying that it was not a jailbreak in the traditional sense of attacking the facility. Assuring the public, Oyeleke stated that efforts are underway to swiftly rearrest the escapees. Still on security matters, in a significant operation conducted by the air component of Operation Delta Safe, 6 illegal oil refining sites in Opu, Arugbana, Degema local government area of Rivers State were obliterated through airstrikes. The mission, which took place on December 23, 2023, aimed to curb the illicit activities that pose environmental hazards and contribute to criminal endeavors. Following the confirmation of the active status, the clustered oil refining sites, the air component, after obtaining the necessary authorization, swiftly executed the destruction of these sites. The strategic move serves as a deterrent, discouraging criminals from persisting in their illegal activities. In an official statement by Air Commodore Edward Gapquet, the Director of Public Relations and Information for the Nigerian Air Force, the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, expressed commendation for the efforts of the air component commanders in various theaters of operation. This is the news update on Trust Television. Still ahead. We'll take a look at how Abuja residents reflect on the significance of Boxing Day to building unity. Details of this story and more to come after the break. We'll be right back. Welcome back and thank you so much for staying. If you're just joining us, this is Trust TV News Update, and let's take a look at a recap of some of our top stories. We told you that apprehension amongst Jos residents after clashes leave over 100 people dead. Plus, suspected bandits gruesomely murder family of 4, including 2 children in Sokoto State. Moving on to more stories. In the midst of the Christmas season, Boxing Day holds a special place as a symbol of unity among Nigerians. On this day, people from various religious and traditional backgrounds come together to exchange gifts, emphasizing the shared values that bind them. Trust TV's Ibrahim Ismail explores the sentiments of Abuja residents on the significance of this tradition and its impact on fostering national unity.
A tradition originating from the United Kingdom, Boxing Day is globally celebrated on the 26th of December following Christmas. In Nigeria, this day takes on a unique meaning marked by acts of generosity and togetherness. In Abuja, residents share their perspectives on the essence of Boxing Day.
It's a day that it is very memorable for everybody, because when you talk about boxing, it's actually a day after Christmas where people get to open the gifts they receive on 25th of December, which is Christmas Day. So Boxing Day is just about opening your gift, sharing gifts with your loved ones and every other person.
If you share gifts, it's not like only on this day, like every normal day you can share gifts because it makes people happy. I think it will make the society better.
The significance of gift giving, especially in times of celebrations, can solidify bonds across ethno-religious divide in a country like Nigeria that is struggling to restore and rebuild cohesion and the national social fabric.
We are one in life, because in life, if you are there, first thing that will happen to you, you will not go and meet, before your family come, is your neighbors that will appear before you. Do you understand me? So I don't discriminate. I took everybody, both the Muslims, the Christians, as one blood.
I shared food, I shared money, so I visited friends. Even those that are in the hospital, I visited them yesterday. And today, I just decided to hang out with my friends here in the park.
Boxing Day symbolizes the generosity that unites our nation. Festivities like Christmas and Eid promote religious tolerance, echoing across Nigeria's diverse landscape.
Thank God I'm a Christian, but I have many Muslims, other religions behind me. We share everything together. When you come to my house yesterday, you will notice that I'm not somebody that divide. I don't do any division. There's no division in my life. I give whoever I need. Whoever that is very closer to me, I give to me. I don't know. I don't want to know whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, because I know that is what I suppose God said I should do.
As the sun sets on Boxing Day, it leaves behind a test of generosity and unity. For Nigerians, giving goes beyond tradition. It's a cultural harmony resonating in everyday life that is part of the Nigerian spirit. Ibrahim Ismail, Trust TV News, Abuja.
It pleases the eyes to see such acts of unity being fostered amongst communities. Now, away from that, core members participating in the compulsory one-year NYSC scheme in Osun State have called on the federal government and state governments to overhaul some of the dilapidated facilities to enable them to effectively partake in the orientation course. Apart from the core members deployed to Osun State, the orientation camp in the state also caters for dislodged core members from Lagos State, a situation that puts more pressure on the already worn-out facilities. Hamid Oyegbade has details of this story.
Built during the administration of former Governor Olagunsoye Onyelola, the NYSC Permanent Orientation Camp in Ede, Osun State has been used by thousands of core members deployed to Osun State and those dislodged from Lagos State. Though some of the facilities were repainted recently by the state government, however, the facilities are old and require total overhauling.
When I was there, it was actually not good. Most people were actually like bathing outside, using the toilet outside. They could not use the toilets because some of the doors were not good and also.
But the main facilities, the bedroom, the rooms and everything is very, very bad.
Like the bed and also the toilet seat, if government can also look into that.
There should be tap in our toilets because some people now they might want to poop during midnight. So as a lady, we will be scared of going outside at night.
Compared to like some of the other camps that my friends went to that I saw, they actually had like there was a bit of standard, so I could see that they had improved.
Section 6 of the NYSC decree places the responsibility to provide and maintain the orientation camp on the state government. The Commissioner for Youth in the state, Moshood Olagunjo, said the state government is committed to supporting NYSC and ensuring quality facilities at the NYSC orientation camp.
We are going back to it once we have finished the new building because it's still under construction. Even with borehole, everything, we put it there already. So the old building is still going to be under the renovation once we have finished the new building. So that's our plan. By God's grace, by January, we will start rebuild the place.
Apart from the poor condition of the old facilities, core members said the NYSC orientation camp in Osun is very lively and commended the NYSC officials for their efforts so far. Amid Oyegbade, Trust TV News, Oshogbo.
Now, away from Nigeria, in a bold move, Senegalese opposition leader Ousmane Sonko, currently serving a 2-year prison sentence, has officially submitted his candidacy for the upcoming February presidential election to the Constitutional Council. Despite the state's refusal to provide him with the necessary documents, Sonko and his backup candidate, Bassirou Diomaye Faye, are determined to participate in the electoral process. Oseno Lee, an official from the dissolved party PASTEF, confirmed on Tuesday that both Sonko and Faye have completed the formal filing procedures. All candidates, including Sonko, were required to submit their candidacy and demonstrate sufficient signature collections by the December 26 deadline. Sonko, who was sentenced to 2 years in prison on June 1 for charges of corrupting minors, chose not to attend his trial and was tried in absentia. The unfolding events surrounding Sonko's presidential bid continue to draw attention, raising questions about the intersection of legal proceedings and political participation in Senegal. And with that, we've come to the end of the news update at this hour. Remember, you can follow us across all of our social media platforms and also join our YouTube live stream for more news, programs, and documentary. I'm Aisha Salihu. Thanks for your time.